Well, hello, everybody.
Hello,
Happy
everybody.
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Oh yeah, happy Hump Day. My
I know,
wife is
right?
here
Today
close.
is Wednesday, hump day
Woo!
for
Yeah,
you.
happy Wednesday, Hump Day. Hopefully,
I know.
everybody out there, you're getting your taxes ready.
Oh my God, is that season already?
I
It
already
feels like it
started.
was yesterday that we just passed that season, and here it is all over again.
I
It's
already
just
started writing
crazy.
out some of my stuff already, going through them, write them out. Because
You know,
I'm a bad person. I don't write every little thing down, or I don't use the same card for everything. So
yeah.
I just go on there, especially for the YouTube. So I go on Amazon. I look at everything I buy for the whole year. Okay, this was for this. I write everything down. But I'm good at remember like where I bought everything from. I'm
Yeah.
just not good at like okay, what this,
Yeah, what
everything.
the cost of it all was. You
Yeah.
know who I haven't seen on the show for a while? Harlan.
I was gonna say, well, not the mustard drill.
No, not the mustard drill, but I haven't seen Harlan. I'm hopefully that he's doing okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
Hopefully,
reach out to him and see how he's doing.
oh,
Um, but yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Miss Mama Nancy. Thank you for being here today with us. And for everybody that does not put any comments, we can see you. So thank you for being here. Maybe you could do what Jeffy says, put a little wave on it.
yeah,
Put a little
just
wave and say
just
hello.
wave. You know, you're able to go like this. Yeah, do that. Yeah, give it a little. Yeah.
But thank you guys for being here. Happy hump day. Today we're talking about the Port of Dublin. So I've never
Oh yeah.
been. So that's
No,
going to be fun.
that will be fun. Definitely. It's actually pretty nice. It's actually nice. You know, what is about Ireland. Before we get into it, is one thing. If I went there, I would want to go see a castle. I've never been inside a castle in my life.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Queen
So
of Disney, welcome in. Look at the Queen of Disney is coming in through Facebook instead of YouTube. Hello, hello, Queen of
no.
Disney. How you doing? I bet you know why she's rolling in late, Keith, because she was probably watching the Disney Adventures leave the port of Canaveral
Mhm.
like at 7 p.m.
Definitely,
like an hour ago.
definitely. So I've been getting followers on Facebook lately.
Hey,
Like
that's
I think
good.
I'm already almost at like 13. I think I'm almost at like 1,300 now. From like since I started the AI, I was like right around 800, maybe
Okay.
mid 800s. Now I'm at like the mid to high like 1,200s, and I think that was like November or December. So in like 2 months, I got like almost like what 400 or 500
Oh, well,
followers
that's good.
where it took me a while before that just to get to where I was at that point. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
I think on Facebook, I think I have like I'm almost close to 500 right now. So
yeah,
for
I'm
those
at
of you that don't follow me on Facebook, yeah, go follow us
yeah,
on
yeah. I mean,
Facebook.
right now I'm at 1241, and
Okay.
and because I started doing the AI, I'm getting more people watch it, and because of
Mhm.
that, when I put some cruise news stuff on there, now I notice I'm getting more people watching that because I'm getting more followers.
Gotcha.
So
Look,
the
Samara
engagement.
says that San Juan has a castle. She says San Juan has a castle. Laugh out loud.
Oh, wait a second. So I was in the castle. I forgot about that one. I mean,
Yeah,
but the thing is, I don't consider that like a real castle to me.
yeah.
You
Muncie,
know,
hello, welcome
you know.
in.
When I think of castles, I think castles like in England, Ireland, over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been to Europe either, so I really have to.
Wait until you cross the pond, and then you're gonna be like, "What was I waiting on?"
Yeah. So,
Look,
uh,
I plan on doing on my Disney cruise when I get to San Juan.
so I actually have a video. I know in San Juan there's two castles, right? So there's
Mhm.
one you can walk to. Maybe it takes about 15 minutes to get to, 15, 20-minute
Yeah.
walk. That one I did, but I know there's another one that's further that you have to take a cab to. So if I ever go back to San Juan, I want to do the one that's further because that one I did,
Mhm.
and let me just say there's some areas if you're gonna film in there, make sure you have light on your camera.
Right.
Some areas you're gonna walk in there, it's like a dark tunnel, and it's dark, but I have lights on my camera.
Did you have to scooch? Because I know you're tall. You probably have to scooch like to get in in some of these places.
Don't get me wrong. There's some area you're gonna do so much walking, and next minute you're like, okay, I'm going here. There's a staircase here. Next minute you end up over there. You end up back and forth, and by the end of it, you're like, I don't even know if I did everything. I have no clue.
Yeah, that is very true.
Because every staircase leads to another staircase over there.
Yeah, that is very true. So yeah. So welcome, guys. Everybody's starting to come in. Thank you so much for being here on a lovely Wednesday. Welcome, everybody. For those of you that are watching us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or what is it on TikTok? I don't know if you have it on TikTok. I only have it on Facebook.
No. TikTok, I don't have it on TikTok because I don't know. There's a way to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
Got it.
So with TikTok, you have to request a stream key, I think, from a company in order to get it. It's honestly, it's a pain in the ass way of just doing it like every week. So I just chose not to do it. So I do it on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay.
Mainly, I mean, if I was able to put it on TikTok, I would. And I used to put it on Twitter until they said in order for me to stream on Twitter, you have to pay money. Which is now X. So they want you to pay. You got to pay them so that you could stream on that. I was like,
that's different.
Yeah. So I was like, screw that. I'm not paying you.
Yeah, I don't use
that. That makes absolutely no sense. I'm going to pay you to stream stuff there, but yet you're going to put ads on my platform.
Yeah, but I've never done X, or I think, what is it? Is it called Threads now?
No. It's X. X. Threads is a Twitter version of Instagram. So it's through Instagram. That's Threads.
But yeah, guys, welcome in. We're just chit chatting, making sure that everybody's coming in.
So I got 3 emails. I don't know about I got to double check the third one, but I got these all collaboration emails. I got one from Temu.
Oh.
So I have to look more into it, but I think it's going to be like this, like I don't think they're going to it says that they can send me samples, but I guess they want to send me, maybe I could send samples. And then I have to do a little video, the little. But I actually had another company that I actually just emailed them back. Hey, Jeffy.
Well, look who came in. Hello. How are you doing?
I guess.
Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day.
Oh, Hump Day. Yes, it is Hump Day. I forget.
Definitely happy Hump Day.
Hey, we can't complain. Whoever those that didn't work on Monday, they had an extra day off.
I had 3 days off in a row.
Exactly, especially you, because you don't work on Tuesday.
Well, Monty's kids had an extra day off yesterday from school when I was on the phone with him yesterday, because he told me it was too cold, so they closed the schools. I was like, what? And then
Miss Margot.
And then he said the wind chill was -20. I was like, Jesus.
No, I'm good with the negatives.
And you tell me that it's cold in Florida, okay?
Hey, it was cold in Florida.
It's cold by me, but
it was like 34 degrees over here in Florida. That for us is freezing.
I liked it, but
go where Monty is. That's
Jeffy probably slept outside in the streets.
I slept with my fan on and my window open. So yeah, I love the cold.
Look at Muncie. It was insanely cold here.
So Muncie, what is the temperature over there right now? That's all I gotta say.
Hello, living and cooking. Thank you so much for being here. Hello.
The temperature's gotta be in like the single digits by him.
You know what? I'm gonna send a message to Harlan. I haven't seen Harlan come in a while.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna say we haven't seen Harlan in a while. Like.
Look at Margot. Margot's cracking up. She's like, I'm in Alaska, dying hearing about the poor Floridians. Look, Margot.
What is the temperature by you right now? What's the temperature out there?
When I went to Alaska, I loved it. I just didn't like it was a little rainy for me. I don't mesh well with rain, but I loved it. The cold felt
Well,
good.
for those of you that don't know, I was actually raised in Chicago. But after living here for almost 30 years, you know, your skin is no
got used to
longer that one skin that you can go out to the streets like at -20 and you'll be like, hey, it's hot out here. No, Florida was cold the other day.
Mhm.
And I hate the cold weather. I don't like the cold weather. I like the heat.
No.
But
I like to wear, if I could wear a few, jackets and warm myself up, that's fine. I'm naturally hot, so that's part of the problem.
So I actually found some new, because I don't know all the names that they do on the cruises, right? When something happens, right?
mhm.
Okay. I know about Oscar from Do My Cruise News Stories, right? So I want to put this out there if people know it. So tell me if you guys know it. Alpha, the second one is Sierra, and the third one is Operation Rising Star. So these are all medical terms that they will say on the cruise ship.
Operation Rising Star when a child is born?
Nope. That is when basically someone dies.
Oh, wow.
Rising stars when somebody dies.
Hey, it's called Operation Rising Star. So if you hear Operation Rising Star,
different.
that means the person well, like this. If it says
Never
if you hear
heard
it
of it
on
that
the PA, is if they say Sierra, that means they need a stretcher. Right? And if they say Alpha, obviously I've heard them say Alpha a handful of times on cruise ships. That means it's a medical emergency.
Right.
So now I said I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna keep it in my notes because if I'm ever doing a video and I want to know what it is so that I don't forget, then that's what I do. But I'm like, wow. I was like, I've heard them say Alpha on the cruise ship. Like I have literally been in the casino. Now this is the weirdest thing. I've been on the cruise ship. Maybe I think it was when I was on the Celebration. Right? I'm in the casino playing the slot machines. And also, you hear the noise of slot machines. Everyone's having fun. You hear the music all night.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they said Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. I mean, it's a medical emergency. But all the noise from all the slot machines shut off. So they want to make sure everyone could hear the PA. And it was like it shut off for like 5 minutes. So it was like, and I looked around and I was like, what's the noise? The casino's boring. Yeah, I was like, this is boring.
When I was on Icon, we had that emergency that we had to pick up those people that were stranded, and the ship had to turn around. That was crazy. So you hear in the intercom, whatever, Alpha, Oscar, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay. So everybody was like, what the hell? So then they saw the, how do you call this?
Wow.
What is that? That's not even a boat, like the little boat full of
the
stuff.
Little tugboats,
like a raft. Yeah, it was like a raft.
From the U.S. Coast Guard boat, right? Or so my brother just got off the Freedom of the Seas. I didn't know, but I told my brother the last day. I found out that Warmstrong Adventures was actually on the same cruise with my brother.
Cool.
So just recently, Bill. So he's actually doing the live right now, right? So he's another YouTube. So he was on there, but the story is like with my brother, they were on it was a short cruise, so they were on a sea day. They had a medical emergency. They took the whole ship and drove it to Miami, so that the local police department or the fire department, whatever, they came with a boat and took the passenger off the boat, and then they went back out to sea. Because they were in the Bahamas, so they were right there. So instead of them flying over or bringing a boat over, they took the whole ship and drove it straight to Miami. And I've never heard that happen before. I've heard of, maybe like they just left and they came back. Yes, but I never heard them like in the middle of the cruise decide just to go back just to bring the passenger.
Right. That's crazy.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start the show.
Yeah.
Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe
The
to
like
all of our
button.
channels
If
if
you
you
don't
have
want to
not.
leave a comment, leave some waves.
I know, leave some
that.
waves.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's start the show.
All right, guys.
Well, welcome back to another Across the Wave. Today, we're talking about the Port of Dublin. And there's some information here on the Port of Dublin. They have been here for a long, long time. So the Dublin Port is a seaport of Dublin, Ireland, for both historical and contemporary economic importance. Approximately 2/3 of Ireland port traffic travels via this port. This port's location is the modern Dublin port is located either side of the River Liffey out to its mouth, and on the north side of the river, the main part of 205 between 205 and 510 acres of port lies at the end of the east wall and the north wall. How to access this port? The port served by road, which is direct connected to Dublin Port Tunnel to the northern part. There is no passenger rail service to either part of Dublin Port, but the northern part is served by freight rail. The Dublin Port Company was operated by the semi-state of Dublin Port Company, so it's also the DPC, incorporated on the 28th of February of 1997. The formerly Dublin Port of Docks Board and successor of the Ballast Board, founded in 1707. The port company is responsible for pilots serving with Dublin base and managers of 3 port lighthouses. According to the DPC, the port handled 23.5 million tons of cargo in 2003, as well as 1,426,000 passengers that year. They actually had 7,917 ships docked in the port during that year, including 54 cruise liners carrying 54,000 visitors on April 2010. The company announced its busiest week ever following the restrictions placed on Europe airspace because of the eruption of the volcano in Iceland. Some 72,118 passengers were reported to have traveled through the ferry terminals during the week 15 to the 21st of April that year. This Port of Dublin has a little bit of medieval information. The medieval Port of Dublin was located on the south bank of the Liffey near Christ Church Cathedral and a few kilometers upstream from the current location. The Great South Wall in 1715, work began on the construction of the Great South Wall to shelter the entrance to the port. At the end of the South Bull Wall was constructed in 1767. The wall was finally completed in 1795, measuring 5 kilometers. This protected the port from shifting sands and Dublin Bay. If we look a little bit towards our future, a master plan 2014 was published in Dublin Port Company in 2012, setting out a plan to improve capacity of the port and commitment not to expand the port into Dublin Bay. Prior to the master plan, over 40 years, the Dublin Port authorities have been exploring a controversial proposal to fill in between 21 to 52 acres of the Dublin Bay. Services during that time, the main activity, of the port is freight handling, and with wide range of vessels from large container carriers to small diesel lighters visiting daily. So if you're ever in Dublin, you might want to kind of like enjoy that port area and all of the different surroundings that they have there. With that being said, that's all that I have for the history. So we're going to put it over to Keith, that he's going to be actually bringing you guys out the news.
Hello, everyone. Happy Hump Day, as today is, oh my God, it's January 21st already. Oh, it feels like it was just New Year's. I feel like yesterday. I'm like, can't believe it's already 21st. Okay, so happy Hump Day. Let's get on with this as we have to get going. So today in Dublin, Ireland, that is on, so the weather, this is the weather for Thursday. It's going to be high 46, low 37, rain. Like if you look at the forecast, it shows rain, 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 a little snow, rain, rain. So that is Ireland for you right there. And actually the cruise port, there's currently no ships until April 3rd. And that is going to be the Viking Vela, or Vela, V-E-L-A, as most of the time there's only like one cruise ship there. Let me just actually, before we do that, let's check it if it's always like that. So May is usually like that, and that's, yep. So that's about it. Yeah. So usually it's just, every day you look at it, it's most of the times it's just one ship that will be there at the port. Every once in the blue you might get a second ship, but like for example they have the Ocean Marina, and then they got this other ship called Hanseatic Nature. So that might be like one of those expedition ships. So, all right. And let's go. Okay, so let's get on with the actual news. We have 3 stories going out there. And some of them I had already put out on my channel. So we can actually, okay, here we go. All right. So this one is actually on the Cruise Law website. And a passenger went overboard on the Windstar Breeze, right? So this ship is about 13,000 gross tons. It holds altogether about 520 people, I think. That's including guests and crew. I think it's 300 guests and like 200 and something crew, right? So basically, what happened in this story, I'll just scroll down so you guys can read. I already know the story off the top of my head. A 66-year-old man, around 2 o'clock in the morning, he got in an argument with his wife. And then, then they're not saying 100% exactly what happened because, the police and all that. But what people are saying is that he went overboard after a fight, and supposedly, he might have been drunk at the time, but. I've seen this is not the first time I've seen a story like this where a man got drunk or a woman got drunk, all right, and they had an argument with their significant other late at night, and they got so pissed off and they jumped off the cruise ship. It's not the first time, and it's not the last, and this is not going to be the last time we're going to see a story like this. And then the French Navy patrol shows up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So they're not saying how long it took them for the cruise to know, how long did it take for his wife to know. Nobody knows. And this ship at the time was in the Polynesian waters and all that. So yeah, I don't even know what this is a cruise globe, Oh, okay. So this is just a timestamp of where the cruise ship is. So you see, this is the timestamp of the location showing that the cruise ship is actually looking for this person when this happens. So 8 a.m. and then that's 8. So, they're saying it happened like at 2 o'clock in the morning, but obviously they were still looking way past there. So, yeah, so they were looking. So at that point, hopefully this person can get lucky and maybe float his way to a to an island, which hopefully does, but unfortunately, more than likely, what's probably going to happen is this person probably did not survive. Okay, so let's get on to the actual next story. And if you want the full details of that story, that is actually, just go to my channel. It will be there. I think that's the one I just recently put up yesterday. Okay, so cruise ship. Okay, this one I actually did not do. So cruise ship is forced to stay overnight in port as Mediterranean storm hits. So supposedly a cyclone was here, right? So the Silver Moose has spent at least one extra night in Valletta, Malta to wait out Cyclone Harry. The schedule calls out Lacute, Tunis, I cannot even pronounce it. This is a luxury ship, right? On January 23rd, but and it's a 632 guest ship, right? So the other ship I actually just spoke to you about in my last story, people saying it's luxury. So from what I read, that ship is not luxury, but it's not on the level like Royal Caribbean. So they say it's like right in between luxury and that, you know. So that's, and let's get back to this. So this happened on so that's stay overnight from the 18th to the 19th, but extended to the morning of the 20th. There's also another story where I don't know. There's an MSC ship that also had to stay overnight. Oh, I don't know if they had to stay overnight, but I think they had to stay overnight at a port because of a cyclone. All right, so let's go on to the next story. And I don't like these ads. All right, so actually, I thought I had it on this one website, but I had it on a different website. Okay, so here we go. All right, so if you haven't heard, a Royal Caribbean passenger who's 20, they finally said it was passenger, which I was right in my story. Boom, I caught them. So a Royal Caribbean passenger who's 27 was found dead while the ship was docked in Singapore. And they're saying that the person was found, I think, around 6:30 in the morning. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. So at 6:35 in the morning on Monday, January 19, 2026, not 25. So this person was found there, right, in their stateroom at that time of morning. So, and this was on debarkation day, and because of this, people were not allowed to leave. So the debarkation process got delayed for 3 hours, right? But the one thing I actually, if you guys want to write in the comment, just tell me what you guys think, write in the comment right now, is basically, whenever you're on a cruise and you're getting off the cruise ship, right? And it's debarkation day, right? Debarkation day on the cruise ship, right? You're getting off. I'll be honest, I have never seen like room stewards and everything just open someone's door at 6:35 in the morning. I have seen go into the doors that people had already left. They go, okay, I know this person left. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to start cleaning. I have seen that, but I've never left. Honestly, I have never left my room at till 7, till 7:15, 7:30. I have left at that time 6:35, go get breakfast, come back, and then get my stuff and leave. But so in the comments, so everybody, just tell me. Have you ever seen the room stewards go into a room at 6:30 in the morning on debarkation day? So just put that in the comments. And yeah, and everybody, that is it for the news. So we're gonna pass this off to who's ever next.
Guys, that was definitely a weird story. I was looking at those comments, and yes, it is kind of weird. But we're here to talk about the Port of Dublin. I appreciate you. I changed my shirt. I feel like I was fading too much in the background, so I did a little change there. So let's just dive into it to see what's around the port. So the Port of Dublin is large ships in this case dock at the Alexandria Quay, which is an industrial area. It's not necessarily like an actual cruise port. It's about 1.5 kilometers from the city center. So your cruise line may offer shuttles, services into town. So just be on the lookout for that. Passengers are not allowed to walk from the ship to the port entrance. So that's very important. The port operates its own bus and take foot passengers to the port entrance for free. So that's very important to know. Taxi to town is around, it says 12.50 euros, which could be maybe $10 and change. If your cruise line charges for a shuttle, could be 10 euros. So just depending, taking the taxi might be a better option if you are traveling into a small group. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. Places like destinations or places to see or visit. In this case, could be the National Museum of Collection of Irish Antiques from the Stone Age and medieval times. The most famous exhibits include the 8th century Argath Chalice, I'm probably butchering this, and the Tara Brock of the 20th century Cross of Cong. That's a mouthful. There is also a room devoted to the Easter Rising and War of Independence. Other museums worth visiting include the Dublin Civic Museum, the Municipal Gallery of Modern Art, the National Library of Ireland, and the Royal Irish Academy Library. Trinity College Library houses the 8th century Book of Kells and the finest collection of early illuminated manuscripts in Ireland. So Trinity College is the city's most famous landmark. So that's what I was referring to. Founded by Elizabeth I in 1591, and it is noted for its cobbled stones, quadrangles, and imposing gray college building. All right, very interesting. The Dublin Castle, the seat of British administration for the 12th century to the 19th century, can be founded on high ground west of Dame Street and Christ Church Cathedral. One of the city's finest historical buildings. It's located at the end of the Lord Edward Street. There's also the St. Patrick's Cathedral close by. Another place to visit would be the Temple Bar. This is an area, excuse me. This is an area of the south bank of the River Liffey and central Dublin. So the Temple Bar district has a mixture of food, drinks, shopping, and music. It appeals to all ages, but it's hot spot for tourists. So that's something to keep in mind. So it may be crowded. The narrow cobblestone streets give an original feeling within the heart of the city. Its central location also makes it easy to walk to from Dublin center. You could also take the hop on and hop off bus tour, which around the city, it stops at all of the major tourist spots, and you can hop off and on as often as you like. The bus drivers are very funny too. So that's also a great way to feel the layout of Dublin. So that's all I have for now. We are going to go ahead and take it to excursions and restaurants because I'm hungry. So take it away.
I know. Restaurants and shore excursions.
Oh yeah, we got some nice ones going here today.
Let me see. Anybody else came in new? Nope, nobody else came in new. Well,
nobody.
Who are you going? Do you want to start the excursions, or you want me to start the excursions?
Oh, you can start it, and then I'll double dip.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, today I want to share that I want to go to Dublin, to the Rock of Cashel and Cork City, and the Blarney Castle guided tour. Because, I like to go and kiss the Blarney Stone. For those of you that don't know, you can actually do that in Dublin. And I'm actually looking forward to one day checking out this place. So look at how beautiful this castle is.
I thought they closed that down.
I'm sorry?
I thought they had closed that down.
I don't know if I don't think they.
I know
closed
that
it
for the
down.
pandemic they did because everybody was kissing the.
No,
damn
they're open back up.
Okay.
It's $94.33 per person. But this is a beautiful site. This is just a beautiful site to see. You know, historically, you know, who knows how many years this Blarney's Castle has been here. And I have seen and heard from a lot of people that have actually traveled here that it's simply stunning to see. Oh, this is really cute. So they have some pictures from different angles. I think it's really nice. Look at that in the back. That's beautiful.
I think P.O
They have
DJ
the
was the
clock
one.
tower. This reminds me of when we went to Sicily, that clock tower. So a little bit of information on this. This is a 12-hour excursion. Keep that in mind. It's a 12-hour excursion. Discover the best of Cork and Tipperary without the hassle of driving. On this day, tour from Dublin. Visit the areas highlighted, including the Rock of Cashel and the Blarney Castle and Gardens with your guide. And enjoy free time to explore the Cork at leisure and follow in time's honored tradition by kissing the Blarney Stone. Top of the trip with tax-free shopping in the Blarney Woolen Mills before returning to Dublin. So you might be wanting to know what is included. So all the taxes, fee, handling charges, the live commentary on board, driver and guide, food and drinks, plus the gratuities are included. So $8 admissions into the Rock of Cashel and $22 admission into the Blarney Castle and Gardens. Wi-Fi on board, USB ports to charge your devices while on the tour. So that's kind of cool that you have all of that included with your trip. So, and I was reading, there's a lot of great, as you can see, they have 4.5 rated. 1,800 of those comments have been 5-star. So it's a great place to be. I know that I have had a lot of my vlogger friends, some of them have gone there, and they said it's a great experience. I wanted to share that with you guys today.
So before I go, can you put up the comment from Margot on Anchorage?
Oh yeah, that is very true.
That's all I had to. That's why I was like, huh?
You know that they stick you out. Yeah, I know they stick you all the way out. They hold you, and with your legs and all, you're dangling. I am an adventurer. That's the reason why I
no one's gonna hold my fat ass and with my legs. They're gonna drop me. I'm sorry. I am not trusting. I'm not trusting.
Hold you.
We
will hold you.
Yep.
I will chain you.
Give me a harness. Give me a
I
harness.
will find a way to nail you to the floor.
Oh my God. We will hold you, Keith, and you will kiss the Blarney.
All right.
Kiss it, rub it.
So as those you don't know, you know, the Irish, it's not, their language isn't called like Irish language. It's actually called Irish Gaelic. It's spelled Gaelic, right? So some people just say Gaelic, but then the people over there get confused because in Scottish, they also call their language Gaelic. So you have Irish Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic. Now, when it comes to the language, the southern part, you can understand what they say. The northern part, it sounds like they are just drunk maniacs talking because you can't understand a word they say. It's Gaelic, or some people call it bro, whatever, something like that. And it's so like heavy, their accent. And sometimes there's been times I've been at jobs, I've had them talk to me, and they're like talking to me. I'm like this. I just go. I mean,
that's it.
I walk past. I go
at that point,
someone I know. I go, yo, what the fuck did they just say? I can't understand them.
I will say to Margot and to every women out there, if you're going to go kiss the Blarney, do not put a skirt on that day.
Skirts, yeah. Well,
Make sure you have long pants. You
know what?
Yes.
And for the men, don't put a kilt on. Okay. You know, you're an island. You're an island.
That is true. I didn't think about that. That's right.
You know, you're an island. All right.
Jeffy would be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, I mean, it's okay.
Hey. I'm not gonna get too much into
women, no, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Only if he's attractive. If he's a 500.
I'll just be like this. Oh my God, no! Whoa, okay, what's up?
500-pound man. Different story.
Right,
But okay, so what is Ireland without getting some beer? How about that?
That is
so
true.
Where do you think I'm taking you guys?
Where are you gonna take us to get some beer?
Más cerveza para la cabeza.
Oh, it's not cerveza either. Yeah, I don't know, but there we go. We're gonna go get some Guinness.
Ooh.
And honestly, I'll be honest, I don't like Guinness, but people have said the Guinness that you drink in Ireland tastes different than what you actually get here in the United States.
So I have a question before you start your presentation.
Yeah.
How much beer is people going to drink for 164.77?
Well, you're going to the Guinness. You go to the Guinness brewery, and I don't know how long, but look, it has the badge of excellence. It's in Dublin, Ireland.
Okay.
It's got almost 2,600 reviews, 4.5 stars. Not bad, but
not bad at all.
What is this? Okay, yeah. You could give me cookies. I don't understand why they always ask you all about this cookie stuff whenever you go to these websites. I just, And usually this don't happen. It don't say, oh, it's been booked 5 times in the last 12 hours. I've never gone on this website. I've seen it say, oh, it's been booked so many times in the past a certain amount of hours. So this is a 4-hour tour. And let's see.
So that means you're drinking beer for 4 straight hours. Could you imagine, Jeffy?
I mean, I've done it.
Well, more than likely you do.
Not in Ireland, but I've done it.
You do more than beer. You're probably just getting a tour of the brewery and the whole thing, and you're probably getting a couple of beers. Okay. Well, I mean,
they're looking like they're having a good time.
Yeah, I think I've seen this. I think so yeah, I think this isn't the same thing that Pero DJ did once a long time ago.
So this is the James.
They went here, and they did they went through the gardens and in the one that you were talking about too. Yeah, so good. You guys did good with these excursions.
So I think it's good. It's called the Dublin Jameson Distillery and Guinness Storehouse Guided Tour. So you're going to be going to the James Distillery, and you're going to go to where they have the Guinness. So you can get some Jameson and Guinness.
Right. So I want a pickleback shot. Thank you.
Look at Muncie. Look at what Muncie said. Can I drink $164 worth? Hold my beer. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And tell me that guy in the middle does not look already drunk because how red his face is.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
I mean, I see it. Yeah.
Jameson.
Hey, he's like, for $164. Hey.
I
know, right?
You're going to laugh at this one. See the Razorhead?
Yeah.
That's the actual place I picked. That's coming up next, everybody.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
There you go. Very nice.
Hey, that's okay.
And I'll tell you why I picked that place instead of like a regular restaurant. Oh, hey, these are some of the stuff they say. And that looks like that guy looks like a skinny Lolita Loca over there. He's let's see what's included. Yeah. I like that. So this is where you get the Jameson, and then you're going to get the Guinness Storehouse. Yep, it's a 2-hour mission. So I mean, that's a 4-hour. So you get 2 hours at each place. So I mean, for 164, it's not a bad price because you're going to two places.
Yeah.
Right.
If you just going to the Guinness, I would say no, don't. It's a ripoff.
Right.
But
you're also probably going to learn a whole lot about their product and stuff like that. So
right, it's like a museum distillery, kind of like a little bit of everything. So
before I start this restaurant, the Brazen Head is about 2.2 to 4 kilometers, which is 1 to 2.5 miles from the Dublin port, which is a 5 to 15-minute taxi ride. And so that's from like the smaller port, and then it says there's a shuttle from the larger port. That's I'm just going by what the AI overview says on Google. So
Not that he went with the AI.
no, but whenever you Google search now, AI actually talks to you.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, so let's get to
Look,
so
Miss
this
Nancy's asking, do you get a pretzel with the beer?
I know, right? At least something, some popcorn or peanuts or something. I don't
no,
know.
you're not. They gotta give you like one of those big pretzels and with the cheese, right? Is that like an Irish thing or is that a German thing?
That does sound really good. A pretzel with cheese.
Oh,
Anything with cheese is delicious for me. So
yeah. No, you get those big pretzels with the cheese. Ooh,
and
man.
it's beer cheese when they use beer cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Okay, so this is the oldest. They say this is the oldest this bar, right? In all of. Okay, I got it. So this is the oldest bar in Ireland, supposedly, or maybe it's in Dublin.
Does it say 1198?
Yeah, 1198.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Established in 1198.
That's a long time.
Oh yeah. You're saying not wait what you get over here in the United States where it says established, 1800s is old, Oh, this is 1198. This is,
and it's still standing.
I know obviously they've had.
They probably have built it 14 times over.
They definitely
have, yeah.
Okay, let's see what it says. Our story. Let's see what the story says.
Like I'm expecting to go in there and it smells like dirt.
Area from it's an area from where the original settlement that was to become Dublin got its name. Okay. Balya, well, I can't pronounce that.
It's right there. Balya Awa.
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's right there pronounced. It says it right there.
Yeah, but I can't even pronounce what it says pronounce. Balya
Balayawa Clea.
Okay. Yeah.
Baile Atna Clea.
The fact that it has been house since 1198. The present building was so that present building was built in 1754. So basically, it was probably like maybe down the block or somewhere else over there. The reason it appears in the documents as far back as 1653. So at least we know, maybe that might not be accurate. The 1198, but it goes back as far as 1653.
Wow. That's awesome.
So that's a beautiful picture right there on the right fireplace.
That is pretty.
That is wow. I'll be honest. If I went there, I would definitely recommend going there just because it's So they have music there. All right, let me pull up the gallery so we can see what they have. I'm going to be quick here because I actually won't want to get to the menu. And food's not bad. I remember. And this guy over there, he's playing Irish folk music. So that's basically what they'll have there. Okay, so let's get all day menu. So food served from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. And that's Monday the 5th. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good length of time being closed.
Yeah, I guess.
They went like, New Year's, bye. I'll be taking a vacation and come back.
Yeah, live music 7 nights a week, traditional session every Sunday afternoon from 3:30.
Wait, is it January 22nd? So it opens
tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
It officially opens tomorrow. The kitchen. There you go.
Really?
Yeah,
go up. It said that they're closed from January 5th to this is.
Oh, I didn't see the 22nd part.
Yeah,
oh my god! Oh yeah.
Refurbishments.
All right, so,
they're doing refurbishments.
All right, so let me get this. So this is the
soup of the day.
Smoked
seafood chowder, smoked salmon. Oh, seafood chowder. Okay, that's the soup of the day. Never mind.
Buttermilk, bacon, cabbage, veg soup, bangers, mash. There's someone I know my mother knows what it is. explain what bangers is in the comments, Ma, if you can.
Ain't that sausage?
I don't remember. I think has to do with the sausage.
I think it's sausage. Buttermilk fried crispy chicken
Jumbo
burger.
Irish pork. Yeah, I think it bangers is sausage. If
Bangers and mash. It says whatever. What the hell? Okay, it says asking for my location. What do you need my location for? It says bangers and mash is a traditional British and Irish comfort food consisting of sausage, bangers, and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we have all these different types of beers here.
Ooh.
Red wines, white wines, and
Oh, look, soup of the day.
Spicy chicken wings, raw. Okay, beef, braised beef burger. I mean,
wait, so the prices are different from this one and the other one. So is there a difference between the one menu and the other one?
We will find
this
out.
looks cheaper than
they're opening tomorrow, so who knows? Maybe they tweaked it.
Okay.
Well, let's see what sales.
Because I noticed the soup of the day here is $6.50, and then up it was $8 something. If you go back down, there you go. See, $8. You see, or eight pounds or euros.
I wonder if that's lunch and dinner. Maybe it's a difference.
Maybe.
Maybe this is a lunch menu because it kind of looks cheesy, and this one looks like a regular menu.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's get done with this one, and then we could go wherever you pick.
Okay. So I picked Riley's.
Nelson Riley?
I know, right? Here we go. So I picked Riley's. Let me make sure you guys are looking at this. You guys want to go with a dinner, or we want to check them all?
Yeah, we can check them all. Why not?
I mean,
yeah, lunch, brunch. Jesus.
I mean, it's a big menu.
Mm-hmm.
Crunchy homemade granola. I'll pass on that.
I know, right?
Organic homemade what?
Porridge. Caramelized banana, toasted pecan nuts, and maple syrup. Full Irish breakfast, the works, buttermilk pancakes, French vanilla toast, toasted bagel, eggs Benedict, egg royale. So they do have a couple of different.
Sounds delicious.
That does sound really good.
Oh yeah,
I like the little areas. Looks really nice.
Yeah,
that's a really nice drawing there because you know they did a really good job with that drawing because that took time doing all that brick and all that.
Let me see if I can.
I mean, with AI, everything is possible now.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's not done with AI.
But it looks really nice. I get what you mean, though.
If someone actually did that by hand, you know?
Yeah.
You got the crunchy homemade granola. This is for the brunch menu.
Right. So it's still repeating some of the things.
Yeah, it repeats some of the stuff except for now you got grilled halloumi salad, steak and eggs, bacon cheeseburger, and spiced chicken fillet burger. And then you have your regular sides, your desserts.
The desserts.
Christmas pudding. Creme brulee, sticky toffee pudding. So you got those.
Hello.
Thank you.
And then you have your lunch. Spice squash and lentil soup, spicy prawn roll, grilled chicken sandwich, a 10-ounce flat iron steak, half roasted chicken, bone marrow burger. Look, a schnitzel, seen bream.
Okay.
Grilled pica salad.
Picana. Okay. Oof.
Express lunch board.
Baked broccoli mac and cheese. Yes, delicious. I need it.
And then they have the express lunch board served within 15 minutes of ordering. You have a salad, a main course, and a dessert.
Nice.
Then I think they have
the dinner.
The dinner. You have, let me see. Ooh, the confit duck leg, beef carpaccio, flaggy shore oysters, chili and garlic prawns for 2, the yellowfin tuna tartare, stracciatella cheese, Hopefully I said that right.
It's cheese.
The wild mushroom, chicken supreme, porcini crust salmon, beef ragu, roast spice cauliflower. Then you got fries, truffle, and Parmesan fries, butter cham smash, cauliflower gratin. Is it gratin or gratin?
I don't know.
Baked Basque cheesecake. That's different.
Interesting.
And then you have the Irish board.
They had a creme brulee there.
I know, right? That sounds really good.
Everything sounds good.
I know, it sounds delicious. But I also have something for you guys to check out. So here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
There you guys have it. Hopefully we get to see you guys on board with us. I know Jeff D and I are going. We're still waiting on Mr. Keith to let us know.
Boo. No, I'm just kidding. Let us know with time.
I know.
You still have a year and a half.
I know, right? Next Tuesday on my show at 7 p.m., I'm going to be having a conversation with you guys about the best buffets on a cruise ship. So if you're interested to finding out, come and check us out at 7 p.m. on Beyond the Gangway.
That's definitely not Carnival.
MSC?
What?
MSC?
I can't tell you. You guys have to come to the show.
I would say
which is the best?
Celebrity. Because I've done Royal, I've done Carnival, and I've done Celebrity, and I could definitely say Celebrity has one of the best. So.
Oh my God, that Celebrity buffet is the bomb.com.
Well, I've never done Celebrity, but of the cruise lines that I've done, MSC is by far the biggest.
Okay.
But the good thing about Celebrity that I like is that even at night they have a portion of the buffet open, so that you can still have right. They have pasta, salad, sandwiches. The bakery's open.
I actually think probably the worst one. Like I'm not talking about food quality, right? Because to me, most of them taste the same. Right. But size-wise, probably Carnival is the worst one in size.
Size, yes, especially with the newer cruise ships, with the Celebration and Mardi Gras, they are horrible. That buffet is just bad.
Yeah, because all the stations are the same exact food. They don't have like difference.
It's too small and uncomfortable. I'm like,
and some of the stations actually charge you now for different things on board.
No, that's
what?
That's in Carnival. There's some stations they will charge you, like for the empanadas and different things. They will charge you.
Yeah, you're right. They it's funny. They charge these excuse my language. Let me give a hat off for this one. These motherfuckers, right? Fucking I'm gonna curse right now. Motherfuckers, they charge me for a freaking donut, right?
Yeah.
I the Boston cream donut, right? I'm not mad that they charged me, but it was a Boston cream, but there was no fucking cream in the donut.
That sucks. You see, like they charge you and then they don't give you what you paid for. Like, I get it. No, I mean, I don't know. I feel like out of all, Carnival does have the best complimentary food.
Yeah,
I will say that.
They have the best. Now it all depends on the ship you go to, but the majority. If you're talking about the XL class ships and the Vista class ships, right? Put them all of them, right? They, to me, I say, and I think that you could throw the Italian ships in there because the same size as the Visa class. They have the best, I would say, they got the best lunchtime options of all the cruise lines out there. When it comes to lunch, how many? Boom, you got like you say, you got Guy's Burgers, you got Shaq's Chicken, and then you also have the buffet open. So you have many options, and they also open up. Sometimes they have the specialty restaurants open.
Or the panini, where the pizzas are, the panini, like those paninis are delicious, and I had those. I was like, wow. So
look at Marco. Marco even says Celebrity Buffet is the best buffet.
They do. I have a bone to pick with Celebrity. Like, I'm used to other cruise lines where they close a section to prep for the new food, but they keep one section open with the old food, right?
Yeah.
So that way there's still the flow going. At least in our cruise, it wasn't like that, and I was kind of annoyed. Because every time
somebody wasn't waking up at the right times.
Every time I wanted to grab food, they were switching the food. I'm like, why don't you guys have one section open?
So
like, you should have been up a little earlier, Jesse.
No, every cruise line does it that way. Why are you?
So let me tell you a story about in my early cruise life, right? So this goes down up to my second cruise that I've. Well, no, it would be maybe like my third or fourth cruise, but it was my second cruise line, right? Second cruise line I've been on. So my first cruise line was Norwegian, so I just assumed there's a restaurant open 24 hours, right? So because Norwegian has, the local or Sheehan, whatever ship, open 24 hours. So me and my wife go on a Carnival cruise ship that went to Canada. We get on the cruise. I'll be honest, we go crazy gambling, right? We go in the casino all day, all night. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Now we're looking we never made to dinner. We were starving like crazy. And now I'm trying to find the restaurant that's open 24 hours. There was nothing open at that time. There was no food nowhere, nothing. So I decided to order room service. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get me a sandwich. It's like this little nugget sandwich that's like that, really small. I was like, really? When I went to bed, I was so hungry that I woke up 3 or 4 hours later. I went to the buffet. I ate like a fucking fat pig. Okay, but it's a lesson that I learned, and it's a lesson I try to explain to people. Is I tell people every cruise line is going to be different.
Right. Yeah,
you know
that is true.
Yep.
And for next Wednesday, guys, across the way, we'll be going all the way to Skagway. That's right. You heard me right. We're going back to Alaska.
Alaska. That was
Skagway.
I went there, so it's fun.
Maybe somebody wants to come on here.
I know. Alaska. I wonder who might want to come on.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see if she contacts me and she says, you know what? I can come in for Skagway.
I missed it last time. I think I had to work. I was sick or something,
All right, Muncie's saying that Norwegian Breakaway has the great buffet in their opinion, and then Oceans opens at 3 a.m. So,
well, Muncie, come to my show next Tuesday, and I'll tell you which one it is.
There you go.
Oh,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So I have a busy weekend, everybody. Tomorrow, it's going to start off tomorrow. I might do Thursday, Friday. I'm going to the boat show. So
that is true.
I have my media. Well, I don't have yet. When I get there, I have to go pick up my media pass, right? For the boat show, which actually it started today, so Wednesday to Sunday at the Jacob Jarvis Center. But I'm doing tomorrow, and because I work in the city, so I'm right there. So I'm going to film tomorrow, and whatever I don't finish tomorrow, I'll just go back the next day and finish my.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I'm right there, and then a Sunday I'm going back to Jacob Jarvis Center for the New York Travel and Adventure Show. So I saw the map, and there's actually a Norwegian cruise line booth. So there's all cruise lines that they're going to have in it, on top of all these other places. Nice. I know there's going to be an actor in there. Andrew McCarthy is actually going to be there. So. On that Sunday, so I'm gonna see if I can sneak in, maybe get a photo with him. I've never met an actor. I never met an actor in my life.
Nice.
Well, you will have a great time, Keith, and have a great weekend. Guys, this is the end of our show. Jeff, do you have anything you want to add?
Nope, nothing.
Okay, so we got everything that we needed to get done. Well, thank you guys for coming on to another Across the Way show for the Port of Dublin. I'll see you all later. I love you guys all to the moon and back. May God bless each and every one of you guys. And hasta luego.
All right, bye, guys.
Woo!